Okay, chirality and amino acids. All standard amino acids are chiral except for glycine, which is a chiral. Because for glycine, ang kanyang R group is hydrogen. So we will recall that for it to be chiral, there should be 4 different groups attached to a carbon. For this case, in amino acids, we are going to refer to the alpha carbon atom to be the chiral center. Okay, so here, because of this chiral center in alpha carbon atom, enantiomeric forms such as left and handedness, or the L and D handedness are present or are possible. Okay, so 2 of the 19 chiral amino acids, isoleucine and threonine, possess 2 chiral centers because of the structure in the residue or in the side chain. Okay, so let's recall the structure of an amino acid. This is the carboxyl group, and this is the amino group. This is the hydrogen, and the carbon atom in the center is the alpha carbon atom. So these 4 are actually the constant structure or the common structure for all standard amino acid. Ang nag-iiba lang ay yung kanilang side chain. Okay? Ito lang ang nagbabago, yung kanilang side chain. Okay? So, with this, sabi natin dun sa chirality, it must have, of course, the reference should be carbon atom. That carbon atom should be having 4 single bonds bearing 4 different groups. At nasatisfy naman yan dito sa ating alpha carbon atom in amino acid. Okay? So, with this, let's have the Fischer projection of amino acids para malaman natin kung ang isang amino acid ay left-handed, L-amino acid, or right-handed, or that is the D amino acids. Okay? So, meron pang siyang sinasabi dito that L amino acids are naturally found in nature and in proteins. Okay, so common sa ating katawan ang mga left-handed amino acid, left-handed form of amino acid. Yan yung L. Okay, so paano ba natin ma-differentiate ang L and D? So we should have the Fischer projection formula of these amino acids. So re-restructure natin. So this is the alpha carbon atom in the center. So yung nasa taas daw should be the carboxyl group. Okay? And the side chain or the R group or the amino acid residue na tinatawag ay nasa baba. So ito. Okay? So for the R group, nandito siya sa bottom. Okay? And then the positions of the hydrogen and the amino is actually on the left and on the right side. So the amino acid or the amino group rather could be on the horizontal position. So andito siya. Either sa left side and the right side. At yaan ang magde-denote kung ano ang ating amino acid, if it is an left-handed or a right-handed amino acid. Okay, so let's have an example of alanine. So alanine, so this is the center, that is the alpha carbon atom of alanine. Of course, the carboxyl group are on the top of that Fischer projection formula, and yung residue niya ay nandito sa baba. Okay. So, of course, remaining group in the structure are the amino group and the hydrogen. Okay. So, ang basis natin, ang titignan natin ay kung nasaan ang position ng amino group. If the amino group is oriented at the left side, so ito, left side of the alpha carbon atom, then therefore, that would be an L amino acid, or that is the L-alanine. Okay? And if, of course, if that is oriented on the right side of the alpha carbon atom, then therefore that is the amino acid or the alanine. Okay, another, let's have serine. Serine will have CH2OH as its side chain, or the R, or the residue, amino acid residue. So still the hydroxyl group are on the uh, topmost position of the Fischer projection, and residues are at the bottom. On the horizontal positioning are the hydrogen and the amino group. With referring to the alpha carbon atom of this serine, okay, the amino acid, or the amino group rather, sorry, the amino group is oriented on the left. So therefore, this is the structure of L-serine. And with the orientation of the amino group on the right side of the alpha carbon atom, and therefore this structure is for the serine, or the amino acid. So ganun lang. Titignan lang natin, iaayos lang natin, i-rotate lang natin yung structure ng amino acid, kung saan ang carboxyl ay nasa taas, ang side chain ay nasa baba, at ang amino group, ang reference natin kung ito ay nasa left side ng alpha carbon atom, then therefore that is an L and L amino acid. And if these are oriented on the right side of the alpha carbon atom, then therefore this is a D amino acid. Okay? Now we also have sweeter ion. When we say sweeter ion,